Every organization has email templates and document templates, but inside that you always need to have some replaceable text and placeholders to put things like the person's name, custom content that you want to put in, and the format of how to do that can be really confusing and you can have many different versions, and it's really important to get this right. When we first started, we started off with email templates that just had XXX, right? We'd type XXX into the document and we would be able to double click on that and change it, replace it with whatever you want to replace it with. And that worked fine for ages. But more and more, we would notice that every now and then an email would go out or a document would go out that still has the dreaded XXX in it. It's not obvious enough. It doesn't stand out enough for you to go, oh, I've got to fix that before I press send. So we replaced it with big X emojis. That was nice and obvious, but when you actually click on it and replace it, start typing, it defaults to some random font that's not what you're using, and then sometimes you can end up with multiple fonts, which is painful. Also, the whole problem with generic X's and emojis is that it's not necessarily telling you what you're supposed to put there. For instance, hi XXX, you can figure out that's probably hi client name. But if you've just got somewhere in the middle of a sentence an XXX and you're not sure what's supposed to go in there, then that's a problem. So then we started using square brackets. Square brackets are a very common thing that you'd see, client name inside square brackets. And then you'd replace that. That'd be your replaceable text, you replace it with Bob or whatever. That worked fine, we use that a lot. But when we really started to think about it, there are some documents that actually have labels inside square brackets and they're supposed to stay there. It's part of the document. So again, that was going to be a problem. There's inconsistency there. We finally landed on the perfect solution, thank you to Angular, which uses this for their replaceable parameters, which is a double curly brackets on either side with a space and then uppercase text in the middle and space, double curly braces. This makes it extremely obvious. There's something to fix here. It says exactly what you need to put in the content inside the placeholder itself. And this is just our perfect solution. So we definitely recommend this for everyone. On all your templates, use this solution, the double curly brackets on either end with uppercase text in the middle. Here at SSW, we remain dedicated in our aim for effective communication. We'd love to hear how you approach this subject. We're keen to learn and always willing to embrace the best practices. Remember, it's not just about placeholders, it's about clear, consistent, and meaningful connections. This is Ulysses Maclaren signing off for SSW TV.